Greetings everyone. This video is going to be about crystals and gemstones.
Greetings! This infinite source truth is made possible by the generous contributions and support of viewers like you. Please consider making a contribution now. Thank you.
Crystals and gemstones in the past have been used for chakra balancing and healing and different types of procedures, but there's no longer a chakra system. So now what are the powers of the crystals and gemstones? Do they have any powers? Well, you as a source player give them all the powers they have. If you believe that they have a power, your belief creates that effect within them. Gemstones and crystals can also be programmed to have an effect. They can be programmed in a certain way so that they'll have an effect on the holder, the wearer, or the room in which they are placed. They always have etheric connections to them based on where they came from and all the people who have touched and held them and handled them on their journey to get to you. Now, if you are a supporter of this channel, then you have had your etheric connections removed and you have been gifted a few things with the fact that when you touch something, the etheric attachments that is on that item is removed. So, if you have been a supporter or you have had that done, then you are able to remove, and anything that you touch is no longer going to have those etheric attachments connected to them. If not, then you can use your intent to remove the etheric attachments, depending upon your ability level to do that for yourself. Etheric connections on anything that is a source player's is never beneficial to them, ever. Anything you believe about the power of a crystal or a gemstone, you are able to accomplish with your intent alone as a source player. You do not need any outside devices or anything. Your intent is that powerful. And you use your source self-connection to verify that you have successfully removed the etheric attachments. Crystals and gemstones do have different frequencies in and of themselves. Quartz is used in a lot of things, including timepieces. They do carry frequencies, and they are wonderful transmitters and holders of power through intent. And I'm going to talk about that in a different video, but for right now, this is about whether gemstones and crystals have power. Now, if you like the looks of crystals and gemstones and they give you joy, then they're beneficial for you. If you really don't have an interest in them, then they're not beneficial for you unless you believe that they are. And you want to use them as an outside amplifier of your intent or something of that nature. So, a diamond, quartz crystal, you do not have to have an expensive gemstone. You can have an inexpensive quartz crystal and is with intent just as powerful as any of the precious gemstones that are sold that cost way more money. What all of this comes down to is intent. Your intent and your belief. You see, your belief is an intent. And if you believe that there is a healing quality to that stone, then it will have a healing quality and effect for that stone. If you take a pill, and it's a sugar pill, and you believe that it is the real thing, then people get well from sugar pills. The mind is a powerful thing. What we believe and how we have been programmed really affects how we view this illusionary reality that we're experiencing. And it is an illusionary reality. It is this illusionary dream state that we are currently living in. This really is all so simple. You have so many untapped powers and abilities that you have no idea that you hold. And your intent as a source player is what gives anything and everything power. Where you look, what you invest your time and energy into has a direct result in your life, and it's not by accident. Most source players are following their scripts. This was not in your script. You are changing your script through your intent and desire of wanting truth, to know real truth. And that's how you found this channel, and that's how you're getting this information, is because you were looking for it. And when you set your mind with intent to find something, it comes to you. So you need to be aware of what your intent is. So, do crystals and gemstones have power? Yes, they can be used and programmed to be frequency receptors and senders and store power. Many things that can be done with them, but unless they have been programmed or there is a belief, a strong belief in place, they are nothing more than a rock or a crystal. It is the source player that puts value on them. The same thing with diamonds and gemstones. If we didn't put value on them, they wouldn't cost anything. If we thought that they were like any other rock or stone, if that's the value that we put on them, then they would be worthless in this illusionary dream state. It is because of the marketing and the programming and all of that that makes a diamond for an engagement ring so expected. And I would say that was a marketing ploy by the Matrix to get you sucked in some more. It's not necessary. And as a matter of fact, diamonds are a very high frequency, and unless the wearer is a high frequency, that diamond could cause more problems for the person wearing it than they think. And if they wear it all the time and they're not a frequency match to it, it can cause health problems. Dis-ease. But that's if they wear it all the time. And a lot of women don't wear their jewelry all of the time. Some do. And I'm going to talk about that in the next video. How you can do some programming and help some source players. So the selection of gemstones and crystals are huge from all over. Quite lovely selections are available. Some are expensive, some are not so expensive. If you enjoy them, they benefit you. If you think that you have to have one to be able to be empowered or to clear your room of negative energies or any of that stuff, you can use your full intent to clear that room by your intent alone. You are that powerful. You don't need smudge sticks. You don't need crystals. You don't need anything but your intent. And this goes for spirits that have attached themselves to houses, as well as the house entity, because every house has one, unless you're a contributor and a supporter and then your house entity has been removed. Yes, that's another topic altogether. But your intent, you can do a lot of things with your powerful intent if you realize that you have a powerful intent, and depending on your frequency level. But I would say start at whatever frequency you're at and start trying to do things with intent, and you will be surprised at how soon and how quickly you will be able to accomplish a lot of the things that I am sharing with you simply by your intent alone, because you are a powerful source player. You just haven't realized how powerful you are. And that is why the Matrix wants to harness all of your energy and emotions, because you are what keeps this thing running. It's here for us to experience this game. Now, if you have benefited from the videos on this channel, become a supporter via Patreon or PayPal. And there are many benefits that you receive as a result of that support. Not only from the videos here on this channel, but also from energy work and many things that you don't realize. When there is an energy exchange that happens, there is more power in that connection than when it's a one-sided energy flow. And if you're stopped up in your energy flow, then you become stagnant and it does not benefit you. And a big thanks to all of our current supporters. Abundance, health, and prosperity to you all. And is everything I have shared in this video infinite source, truth only, and not what I think or believe? And that is a yes from my program pendulum. And you can verify it for yourself. Everything that I am sharing here, you know, deep inside. You've just forgotten. And it's locked up deep inside. You need your source self connection. You need to remove the animal meat, flesh, blood, fish, and anything with a heart from your diet, because these things are the lower frequency. Why do you think the government subsidized the meat industry? To make sure that every person can afford to have some meat in their diet, is because it keeps you in a lower frequency state where you are controllable. And it keeps you locked into your script so that you do not have access to your full source self-power and empowerment. Abundance, health, and prosperity to you. You can do this. I know you can.